Now, up until this point, we've been working with curves that are essentially a geometric form. They are arcs that are tangential to each other. One of the more powerful tools that LANDWorks has to offer the designer, perhaps more so than any other product on the market, is the ability to work with freeform curves. Now, a freeform curve gives you the ability to essentially work with something that you would perhaps regard as a piece of rubber. I can snap the beginning of my curve to that location. This is the front gate. And I'm going to head my way over to this set of stairs. And every time I click a point, I'm actually giving myself an extra what's called a control point of the curve. And I've now got a flowing curve, but I might like to change its shape. So I simply select the curve and its control points are then apparent. And I can push and pull those points around until I get the desired shape. What's useful about that is that these are not geometric. I can come up with kinks and bends and essentially lay it out as if I was laying out a piece of hose on the garden itself. Now, if that's the shape I'm after, I can leave it like that, and of course the good old undo key enables me to go backwards all the way through the various shapes that I've had. I'm actually happy with this particular curve, so to give myself an offset and give my path a width, I'll choose it, choose the offset command, select OK, and snap to this point. And I now have a duplicate curve sitting in this location, ready for me to fill again with aggregate. Now, to fill this area in, just as before, we use the surface plane commands, and this time I'll show an even easier command to fill in an area. Something as simple as this. There's no other lines crossing over. I can just click in the middle of that space and the hatch pattern will automatically fill that area. And just as we moved that circle in the example above, we can take that curve and move its control points now to new positions, and by refreshing the screen, the surface plane will again fill the area. And just as we did before, undoing it is just as effective.